EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to Las Vegas, Nevada. Straight ahead, it's Wildcard weekend, and we've got a great one in store, as it'll be the New England Patriots taking on the Las Vegas Raiders. It's that most wonderful time of the year, the NFL playoffs, as we're underway on EA Sports. And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30, up to the 33.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. To the air right away is May. And the catch made. It's Tyler Boyd. And he'll be stopped right at midfield. 17 yards on the game's opening play and a quick 1st down.
What a start here to the ball game. You get the good kick return, followed by a quick 1st down through the air. If this defense isn't careful, they might be looking at a deficit before they know what hit them.
On 1st and 10, it's Gibson. And a 6-yard gain gets him right around the 43.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
Line of scrimmage, the 43 on 2nd and 4. Throwing here is May. He's got it complete to Stephon Diggs. His first catch of this wild card game, and it's good for a 1st down.
And the throw and the catch were just fine, but against zone coverage when you run a drag route, what you're hoping for is he makes the catch and makes someone miss, and they don't there. Very difficult route to run when everyone has their eyes back towards the quarterback and they're able to see the route develop.
From the gun, it's May. That's to the veteran tight end, Austin Hooper. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. The Patriot passing game is rolling. They've got another 1st down.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 23-yard line.
To the air, May. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Yeah, their back's up against the wall a little bit, and they come through by forcing an incompletion. Now they've got to continue to ratchet up the intensity a couple more times and get off the field before giving up any more yardage.
Here's May. He's got it complete to Diggs, right side. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. And a good sign for them right now to have their young quarterback looking confident on the opening drive.
Now, we haven't met a young quarterback, a veteran quarterback. It doesn't matter. We haven't met a quarterback yet that doesn't tell us he's confident about his abilities, right? That's true. But when you're young, it's really important to get off to a good start because it does build up that confidence. It allows him to play better as the game goes on.
Especially crucial here on the road. And on their first drive, the offense staying out there. They're going to go for it on 4th. They'll try and throw for it with May. Pass to Henry is intercepted. There he goes, right side. And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Raider defense delivers a score. So just a tremendous play there defensively on his opening drive. Not just to make the interception, but to take it all the way home.
And it felt like this was a defense that was on its heels a bit to start this thing off.
Yeah, they pretty much let the other guys march right down the field until that moment.
Yeah, key play there. Turned it all around. Big moment.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And able to get this out to the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. And you wonder, I mean, is it even possible, especially for the quarterback, to mentally reset after that quick of a turnaround?
Well, we're certainly going to find out, only because that play will stay in your mind, that somehow you have to compartmentalize, put it aside, pick yourself up, and get moving in the right direction. We said it before the game, and I think it's still apparent. If these guys are going to advance in these playoffs, they're going to have to wreak some havoc coming off the edge.
Yeah, wild card round. They told us the wild card could be that defensive pressure. They showed it there. Now, following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17. To throw, it's May. He gets this one to Boyd. And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field. They'll come up now on a 2nd and long after the hold. Looking to throw, May. Oh, his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Raider defense delivers a score. Well, CD, we have seen it many times throughout the course of the season. This defense coming up large and snagging a big takeaway. But here they get not just the takeaway, 6 points as well.
And you just knew that for this team to advance, it had to get a big performance from this unit. And to this point, they've delivered.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away.
The Patriots take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
New England with a 1st down as they begin the drive. And job one here, Charles, just keep possession of the football. 2 drives, 2 turnovers to this point.
You're exactly right, Doctor. Hippocratic oath. First, do no harm. And right now, they're harming themselves on offense.
I like that. No one is mistaking me for a doctor, though. But thank you, Dr. Davis. Ball at the 40 here for 2nd and 5. Now a man who played at Centennial High here in Las Vegas, Ramondre Stevenson. And it's a good acceleration there as he's across midfield to the 48-yard line. That'll be a New England 1st down and gain of 12.
Well, when you're a road team in the playoffs, when you're a wild card, what's the one thing you need to be able to do to stay in football games? Run the football. And that's an excellent job right there of identifying where to go and picking up good yardage.
And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
Incomplete.
A misconnection there. He's hit on just 50% of his passes thus far. That's not where you want to be.
Now you see the evolution of the game. You go back to the quarterbacks of old, 50% would be terrific because they threw the ball downfield almost every time they threw it. Now with the short passing game, you should be above 60% just to be in the average range.
So we get a traffic there, and that's complete. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
And I think this is a route we'll see more of as this game goes on, because with his speed, they want to get him the ball in space on drag routes just like this. They want him to get the ball and run after the catch. Good job there, though, holding him for a short gain.
They'll throw with May. Work in the middle of the field. He's got a man complete. And finally down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. That's a gain of nearly 40 yards on 3rd and medium to pick up the first.
And goal, New England.
Now a chance to make that big play really hurt. It's 1st and goal just outside the 5. And now they'll shift things around. Here's Stevenson. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Patriot touchdown. Ramondre Stevenson. A 6-yard touchdown run. And the Patriots are back within a score. Extra point right down the middle. And that'll make our score 14 to 7.
14. Patriots 7.
The kicking unit out for the Patriots as they send this one away. Oh, nice move. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. Looking to put a drive together. Play action. It's Smith. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Part of what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
Here we go.
Now a run. Here's the first-round pick from April's draft. Oh, what a juke into space. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. The pickup goes for 16 and a Raider first down.
And this is what you want to do in the first half of a playoff game. Get the running game established. He was a big part of their run to a division title. So they're going to rely on him to carry a heavy load here in the playoffs. He rips off a nice run there.
Hey, here we go. Sunday. Switch. Here we go.
Throwing now is Gino. Over the middle, he's got Thornton. So just 3 yards on the completion there. And it's 2nd down. I think defensively you're okay with that. Here in the first quarter, he's going to get some catches, but they rallied to him quickly.
And that's what you count on, and I like what you just said. First quarter, can you do it all game long? They catch it, you tackle them, they go down on the spot. Because when you're able to do that, and you don't give up big chunks of yardage after the catch, now you put the offense in a position where every series, they have to work hard to pick up first downs, and you tend to stall them out when you do that.
At the 42-yard line.
So into Pat's territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Here we go.
Off of play action. Here's Smith. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
That's what you're going to need to do against those big receivers. You got to get in there and get physical with them. That time he got in close, got in tight, and knocked the ball away.
Smith, an incomplete pass on 1st down. Now it's 2nd and 10. Now Gino. That's caught by Myers. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Patriots' 26.
That's another Las Vegas first
Through one quarter, 14-7 our score. Second quarter from Vegas, the homestanding Raiders with a football here, as they've got it with a 1st and 10.
Hey, go flip her up. Thomas out.
Gino going to hand it to Genty. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down.
Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
Hey, here we go, hey.
Now a play fake, and it's Smith. Open man right side, Myers. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Patriots' 12-yard line. 12 yards there as they move the chains. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10.
Here we go, come on,
A run out of the gun with Genti. And he is in. Touchdown, Raiders. Ashton Genti taking it in from 11 yards out. And the Raiders have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And it's now 21-7.
Patriots 7.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. The lane opens here. He's past the 30.
Jones on the return. The Patriots take over 1st and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. They trail early on the road in the playoffs. Not a great combination as they've got it 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive.
Checking this down to Stevenson.
Maybe tackled shy of the 35. The power move there couldn't buy him much space. They'll wind up getting just a yard. And it'll be 2nd down.
At the 34-yard line.
They'll send a receiver here in motion right. Straight ahead, it's Stevenson. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. That one good for 13 at a New England 1st down.
I'm okay with the call there. In fact, I actually like it. I know they're down a couple of scores, but the running game worked in that situation. I would continue to go in that direction.
1st down.
Back to Stevenson on 1st down. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up.
And that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
2nd and 6.
Well, looks like they'll move things around here. From the shotgun, it's May.
And that one too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete.
One thing I have learned, receivers don't mind high throws so much to the sideline, but do that over the middle to them, and not only are the DBs going to throw a little verbal trash their way, when they get back to the huddle, they're going to have a few words to say to their QB, aren't they?
Yeah, hung out to dry a little bit there on the high throw. Luckily fell incomplete.
Like what I've seen so far to this defense, because they've been showing their best coverages on 3rd down. So far, only allowed 1 conversion on a handful of attempts. One area of their game plan that they've executed to perfection.
They failed once in this spot earlier, but the offense will stay out to go for it on 4th down. And they'll find the open man. That's complete. And all the way in. Touchdown, New England. Kyle Williams, 48 yards. And the Pats take the chance on 4th and goal, and it pays off with 6. Point after, right down the middle. And they're back within a touchdown at 21-14.
Patriots 14.
This game back within a touchdown now as the kickoff's away. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29.
The Raiders take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. That last drive, it was a good mix. Run, pass, defense on their toes.
And what really helps out in a big way is when you're doing the run-pass mix and everything's working, that means that they're guessing wrong every time on defense. They think you're going to pass when you run and vice versa. I would continue that, and when they finally draw a beat on you, maybe you mix it up a little bit, a little play action and throw the ball.
And will they maintain that balance? Time to find out. Throwing is Smith. The Pats are going to get there. Down he goes. Christian Barmore getting in there to drop him.
Brings up 3rd.
So this has been a lot like a tennis match, hasn't it? Back and forth. Both of these offenses having their way so far. So maybe the question isn't who's going to score the most points in this game. Maybe it's who's going to get some stops.
Yeah, absolutely. And that sack, finally a first step in the right direction for a stop. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. He finds Douglas complete. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. His first catch of this wild card game, and it's good for a first down.
That's good.
I do think that sometimes on 3rd and long, many defenders just get caught watching the sticks instead of watching the ball. And the guy who's got it, because here, they just got the ball into the receiver's hands and told him to do it yourself, a little bit of a desperation play. And he was able to take the short throw and turn it into a big game. And a conversion on 3rd down. That's a big pickup.
4 yards on the
Call it a
pickup.
gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it 2nd down.
At the 47-yard line.
They'll fake it. Now Smith. They'll get the tight end Bowers involved there. Yeah, he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. First catch of this wild card game for a 1,000-yard receiver in the regular season. He's got a first down, too. Up the middle, it's Genty. And he'll be taken down just shy of the red zone at the 21.
Now, that was an excellent run. And when you see that happen, that's when you're seeing guys doing their job and then some people doing a little bit more. Offensive linemen and tight ends, they're expected to block. But the wide receivers, all they want to do is catch passes. So when they block on a big-time running play and create extra space, you've kind of hit the jackpot there.
They'll fake the handoff. Now Smith. That's complete. Genty out of the backfield. And all the way down inside the 5 and a 4. That one good for 17 yards, and now they've got it 1st and goal.
It's all pretty simple sometimes, isn't it? Go where the defenders are not, and he does exactly that. Makes a nice catch to move the chains. Defense, got to find a better way of accounting for the shorter routes that are being run against them.
Genty is going to go backwards. He'll lose yardage back to the 5. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's 2nd down.
That was well played there defensively. 2 tight ends in the formation, which essentially gave them 7 blockers up front. Hard to imagine with all that size and beef that they could let a tackler through, but that's exactly what happened. A loss resulted.
2 minutes to play here in this first half of the NFL playoffs. A line of scrimmage, once again the 5 as they get ready for 2nd and goal.
Hey, we go, sit on. 390%. Look, Jackson left, Jackson left. Hey, watch him right there, watch him right there.
Here's Smith. And that's going to be caught for a Raider touchdown. Brock Bowers, a 5-yard touchdown. And they are able to add on to their advantage. Carlson now to add the extra point. He's got it as they double up the lead This one's now 28-14.
Raiders 28, Patriots 14.
On is the Raider kickoff unit now as they will send this one away. Oh, good return up past the 30.
Marcus Jones on the return. The Patriots take over 1st and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
New England with a 1st down as they begin the drive. A lot of time for this unit to game plan on the sideline after that drive that they watched the other side just score. But remember, last time they were out, they scored as well. We'll see if they can seize that momentum right back.
And they have had a lot of time to cool off from reaching the end zone the last time. So have they been able to keep themselves mentally sharp and into this game, even though they haven't been on the field? And you and I both know, one big play, though, gets them right back up to that level.
Stevenson now on 1st and 10. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's 2nd down.
Well, on every play call, you realize it's not going to go for a touchdown. So a lot of your calls are setting things up for maybe later in the game, trying to establish the inside run with toughness now. Hopefully get to the perimeter later. And let's face it, you could do worse than a 4-yard run on 1st down.
That is going to have another 1st down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 32-yard line. They give him 14 yards that time and a fresh set of downs.
A gain of 14. 1st down, New England.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. The tight end Henry here in motion. Throwing here is May. Over the middle into traffic, and that's complete.
Complete to Hunter Henry.
They go down as a gain of 6.
6-yard pickup.
And that's going to bring up 2nd down.
Such a tough position to defend near the line, even when you add a second defender. But the big man shrugged off the extra body and made the play call a success.
2nd and 4. He'll dump this down to Stevenson. And he's going to have another 1st down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 15-yard line. Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 26 seconds to go until halftime.
And a Patriot 1st down.
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. Here's May. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes. But the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
Here's 2nd and 10. From the shotgun, May with it. Slant pass to Boyd. Now the Patriots will use the 2nd of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the 1st half.
You can see the time and effort and thought that they put into their passing game because it was evident right there. It looks like a simple pitch and catch, but you and I both know that they have planned for this and worked hard to make it happen.
To throw, it's May. And he's going to be taken down, sacked back around the 18-yard line. The Patriots will take their 3rd and final timeout. So as they talk it over, we step aside.
A 35-yard attempt.
And his kick is good. And that will get the disadvantage now back down to 11.
Patriots.
So the 3 points
17.
here, they're still down, but they put somewhat of a dent into that lead going into the break.
Anything helps when you're trying to chip away at a lead, but they do know that they're going to need a little bit better effort in the second half.
Shifts by him. And they'll get him down inside the 30 to 27.
At their own 27-yard line.
The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. And with 8 seconds on the clock, really not a lot of time to try to put anything together. And that will be incomplete. 4 ticks left here on the clock.
I didn't like the look of that play right from the beginning. I thought he should have seen the coverage that was there, tried to force it in. That one, he's fortunate, just fell incomplete.
And unless this is a quick incompletion, this is likely the last play here of this first half. The final shot here before break. Smith. They'll try and set up the screen to Genty. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. Both teams try to avoid being one and done in these playoffs as we start the second half of this AFC Wildcard game. And he won't quite make it to the 25.
The Raiders take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And they're in the position they expected to be in. They've got the lead, home crowd behind them, and they're looking toward making that next step in these playoffs.
And I think a key for them is to put together some good, long, extended drives. Work the running a little more with that big offensive line. I'm not saying get away from throwing the football. That's still working, but they run it more effectively. They may get even bigger plays in the passing game.
Here's 2nd and 3.
Here we go, here we go.
Now a quick throw out wide to Myers. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. It's a first down, his 4th catch of the game after having 3 in the first half.
1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
A run straight ahead with Genty. He's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. 68 yards now on the ground on just 7 carries.
And in a situation like this, you're in the second half with the lead, trying to get to the division round. They're going to let him do his thing on the ground, and that's a great run there to pick up a first down.
So into Pat's territory now. Here's 1st and 10 down at the 33. That's into the hands of his tight end, Bowers. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds.
16 more yards.
Another nice gain, 16 yards there, and a first down again.
1st and 10 at the 17-yard line.
Middle. There we go, slow it. Hold on. Slow ball.
Smith now to throw. Touchdown, Raiders. Jacoby Myers from 17 yards out. And the Raiders continue to show why it pays to play at home in the postseason as they add on to their lead.
The kick is good.
Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And the lead is up to 18 now.
17.
On as the Raider kickoff unit now as they will send this one away. And they will wrangle it down a couple yards shy of the 30.
The Patriots take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. They'll run with Stevenson to begin the drive. And he's going to lose yards. They take him down at the 26. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
You got to figure the further they fall behind, the more you think that they'll get away from the run. They're trying to stick with it, but the results, they just aren't there.
First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. To the air, May. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. And he'll bring this one back to the 29. Well, he had to fit that into a pretty tight window over the middle. And, Charles, I think they were in zone defensively, weren't they?
They certainly were. A nice read on your part. And sometimes the quarterback isn't fooled between zone and man. Sometimes just fooled by the type of zone that he sees. Because oftentimes those linebackers will vacate and run downfield with receivers. In this case, he played a pure zone and was in the wrong spot for the QB.
From the 25, here's 2nd and 6.
2nd and 6.
Play action. It's Smith. Under pressure, and he'll go down. Sacked back at the 31.
A loss of 6 yards.
Milton Williams
It's now 3rd and
busting
12.
through to get him for a loss of 6. Now a tough spot for Geno Smith and company after the sack. It's 3rd and long. Geno now to throw. Open man is Myers. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. They call his number again. It's his 6th catch and a 1st down.
Another nice play there. They've gotten down into the red zone in no time at all. That's what this offense can do when they get on a roll. And now they're set up with a 1st and 10.
On 1st down, it's Genty. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Raider touchdown. Ashton Genty with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. As his guys are able to push that lead out a bit further. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And they open the lead up now to 25. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And this return going to come to a quick end as he is belted at the end of that one.
The Patriots take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
New England with a 1st down as they begin the drive. Well, this has been a tough one for them, Charles. They've struggled really on both sides of the football. And one thing that's really plagued them, the turnovers. They've had issues keeping the football in their possession.
In every game that's ever been played, all coaches talk about taking care of the football and limiting turnovers. And in this one, after we saw that first turnover, we worried that things would snowball, and it certainly did, especially on the scoreboard.
They'll throw with May. And the Raiders have got him. It'll be a loss of 7 on the sack, and it brings up 2nd.
There's a reason inside linebackers are often captains of a defense. They call the signals. They have the opportunity to affect the game in coverage, against the run, and, of course, on blitzes. Living in the best of both worlds here. Already has an interception. Now he gets to record a sack, too.
They're going to throw. May. Complete. Hunter Henry with a grab.
And that was yardage that they needed there after the sack on 1st down. They didn't get all of it back. But now they look at 3rd down as a manageable situation, one that they have a much better chance of picking up.
3rd and 3. He'll look to throw. Oh, had his hands on it, couldn't bring it in. Pretty symptomatic of how this game's been going.
And you can tell just by looking at them that this offense is a frustrated unit. Things are really unraveling here, and as a head coach, time to earn your paycheck. You've got to find a way to keep it together as that brings up another fourth down.
They're going on fourth down. May working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Defensively, a bit of a collapse, allowing the fourth down play to result in 23 yards.
First and 10.
So after the big play on fourth, here's first and 10. From the gun, it's May. He's going to let it go deep for the end zone. And incomplete on the deep ball.
Intended for Kyle.
Look at a good friend in football always talks about predictive history. He's got one of their 2 touchdowns. You can understand why they tried to find him again. Weren't able to connect, but the thought, that was good.
They'll look to throw again. This is caught. It's Boyd. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 13-yard line. It's a pickup of 15 and a fresh set of downs.
First down.
Under a minute to go in this third quarter as they come up first and 10. Again, he'll drop the throw. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. And the Raiders will take...
In a city of spectacle and grandeur, the biggest show in town right now is right here, Allegiant Stadium in Las Vegas. Today, we're ready for an entertaining battle between the Indianapolis Colts and the Las Vegas Raiders. Daniel Carlson ready to get us started. And we're off and running in Las Vegas. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10. Here's the first carry for Jonathan Taylor. And he has it right near midfield here. He's about a yard short. Offensive line fast.
And the Colts, first down. A gain of 14. And the Colts,
first down, and they go right back to it. And this is through the midfield stripe and onto the Raiders side of the field. Offense in a hurry up here.
At the 46-yard line. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 3.
Throwing here, Jones. That's brought in. It's his back, Jonathan Taylor. And he's tackled with the first down yardage. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
Good for the Colts. First down. It's a gain
now
of 6.
movement as somebody goes early. And for the first time today, we're going to hear from our officials. So tough to stay set when you've got defenders doing everything they can to make you jump. And, well, they got one of them to move that time. They're set back 5 by that false start. Now 15 yards to the marker. Running it after the penalty. And after the penalty, they pick up 2. Make it 2nd and 13. And goes to the hurry up here.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 12 at the 43-yard line.
Pistol now for Jones. That one's complete, right side. This one doesn't get much. Down to the 41. Landon Roberts coming over for the hit.
It's a gain of 2 yards. And it's 3rd down.
Jones now on 3rd down. Escapes the pocket. He'll make a big for it on the ground. And he's hauled out of bounds as he takes this down to the 30. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down.
That is so demoralizing for a defense. You lock things down in coverage. You do everything right on the back end, only to see the quarterback escape, evade the pressure, and get that first down anyway. Ugh.
Offense sure is marching to begin this game. Here's a first down from the 30. Here's Taylor from the pistol. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. It goes to the hurry-up offense here.
No gain on the play. Second
and this might be a free play. Let's see what they do. This one won't be reeled in, but they had that green light to take the shot, and they did. Looked like somebody on the defense jumped the snap. Easy call for the officials there. He was offsides at the snap, and that's going to cost him. After a man jumps, they come up 2nd and 5 to go. The pitch to Taylor. And they bring him down at the 18-yard line. Offense in the hurry up here.
And the Colts, first down.
1st and 10 now. Here's Jones. He's got his man. That's Alec Pierce. And he's got it inside the 15 before going out.
There's no negatives ever on a great shoot for a completion, but that's one of those situations. If you're going to take a risk and throw an out route, you'd sure like to see a little bit more yardage gained.
2nd down carry for Taylor. And he stopped as we get closer to our first point to this ball game. It's going to be 1st and goal now. Looking quickly here.
First down.
1st and goal. Here's Taylor. And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards. Offense up to the line fast.
A gain of 3 brings up
Taylor.
2nd and goal.
And he runs it across. Touchdown! The Colts finish up an excellent opening series. It's a Jonathan Taylor touchdown. And that opening series, you use this word a lot with me, Brock, methodical. No massive highlights, just effective play calling, steady progress until they cross that goal line.
Yep, and to fans and fantasy football owners, might not have been a highlight, but to the coaches, the entire drive was the highlight. A great start. I mean, great start to the game where their offense stayed consistent, operated the plan just how it was drawn up, and found the end zone as a result.
Here's White on the return. A decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
First and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Loading up on the left. It's going to be trips to that side. Here's 1st and 10. Smith start with the throw here. That's taken in nicely by Brock Bowers. And he's forced that bounds after picking up about 7. I'm not going to call this a must-score drive here in this first quarter, Brock, but when your opponents start the game with 6, it feels like you need some sort of answer.
You need a response, right? You need a response. You don't need all these home runs or big highlights. You just need to keep matriculating the ball down the field.
And he is hauled down right at that midfield strike. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
That's a statement throw right there. A statement throw that lets the opposing defense know it's not just going to be check down Charlie today. They're going to be willing to push the ball down the field, and this defense better respond.
1st and 10 now. Here's Smith. Runs on the mark to Kobe Myers. Nothing doing after the catch, but a good gain on it. They're down to the 35.
That's another Las Vegas first down.
Smith's going to throw again. He completes it in traffic. And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line. We're to the end of one. 7-0 is our score. We'll return to Allegiant Stadium right after this. Time now for the second quarter. Raiders in possession. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. He scampers ahead for about 4. It's 2nd down now. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
Kenny Moore brought him down. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6 at the Colts' 19-yard line.
From the gun, Smith. That throw behind his intended target. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. So that brings them to 3rd down. So his first blemish, Brock, after that perfect 4-for-4 start. And wouldn't expect one incompletion, though, to stop him from leaning on him this opening drive.
No, I don't think so. And I think more than anything, you see the defense kind of ball can hit the ground on this side.
And that one's incomplete. For now, he brings up 4th. Let's see what this penalty flag is all about. So a big self-inflicted error as that personal foul moves the ball forward quite a bit. They'll have a new set of downs following that defensive penalty.
Here we go. 13
on 1st down, here's Smith. Throwing into double coverage, and it's intercepted! Picked off Zaire Franklin.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 8-yard line.
Colts file out into formation. Here comes 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, it's Jones. Dumps this underneath to Taylor. And he's going to have this up just a little bit shy of the 20. Working quickly here.
And the Colts, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 19-yard line.
Taylor gets it on 1st and 10. And they'll take him down after he advances this up to about the 43. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the 1st down.
No frills, nothing fancy. That was just a good old offensive line dominated in the trenches. And that sprung him to get to the 2nd level and beyond.
Going to the ground again on 1st. He's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. Offensive line fast.
That's another Colts 1st down.
Jones setting up the play action. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Offense in a hurry up here.
10-yard loss on the play. It's second down.
Working from the gun. Here's Jones. Too much lead on that throw. That falls incomplete ahead of his target. Now, he'd been perfect to that point on the drive, but first time we've seen this coverage force him into a misstep in a while.
Well, I know you hear me talk all the time, Kate, about the rhythm of an offense, right? And I look at it through those optics so much. But it's the same thing defensively. You've got to get a stop, see the ball hit the ground to knock them out of that rhythm.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
I'll say, Kate, that defense looked even better, sharper on third down than they did on second. They played that one so tight there was no window to throw.
Colts going to kick this away now on fourth, and it's a ring. Oh, and it's a fake. Punter with the football. Oh, boy, it's intercepted on the fake. Jamal Adams with the INT. And he pays the price for the interception. Big hit brings it into that return.
Intercepted. The Raiders take over first and 10 at their own 40-yard line.
A good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up first and 10.
Hey, here we go. Hey.
Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. This one's taken in by Thornton. Finds a little room there. Gets him about 3 yards. They're up to the 43.
4 yards on the pickup.
So it's the 2-minute warning here from Allegiant.
At the 44-yard
It's the Raiders with 2nd and 6. Here's Smith. Fits it through the middle. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains.
And a Raider first down. First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
First down, ball at the 36. Shotgun give here to Genty. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
We had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Throwing on third, Smith. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. Picked off Zaire Franklin. And the Colts take possession just shy of midfield following the interception and a lengthy return.
At their own 47-yard line.
So it's good field position for the Colts as they get set, first and 10. Taylor gets it to begin the drive. He's taken down, but not before he has this all the way to the opposing 40.
15 yards on the play.
Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
For a Colts first down.
They go again with Taylor. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. And goes to the hurry up here.
17 yards. That's another Colts first down.
They're on again on first with Taylor. And this play doesn't work out like the last snap, right? So he can only get back to the line as the defense all over this one.
No gain on the play. Brings up second
On the shotgun, it's Jones.
He's
going to be caught by Tyler Warren. And he's going to be taken down near the 8-yard line. Now we get a timeout from the Colts. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
First down.
Breaking the huddle. Here's first and goal.
At the 8-yard line.
Working inside the red zone. Quick slant complete. He has the Indianapolis touchdown. The Colts will add to their lead at the end of the half. So, Brock, this offense looking sharp here in the first half as they extend their lead.
You know, and when things are going well, sometimes you really just get into a groove. And this is a unit that's putting the pieces together.
Badgley for the extra point. extra point sent right down the middle. And the Colts double their lead to 14.
14. Raiders nothing. Mike Badgley set to kick off.
Badgley on to kick this one away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
It's 1st and 10 for their final drive of the half. We've got 23 seconds remaining. Back to work after throwing the pin. Smith lost it. But I believe a Raider covered that one, so the Raiders hang on to possession. And now the Raiders call for the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
Well, I think you know the only thing redeeming about that play, Kate.
They got the ball back.
Yeah, well done. Yeah, they got the ball back, but a whole lot longer down in distance.
Still their football, but need to make some progress here, and this is 2nd and long. Pressure comes. Smith. Man downfield, and Myers has it. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. A timeout taken by Vegas. That's its 2nd. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. So the big play gets them just beyond midfield. It's 1st down. Shotgun snap to Smith. Oh no, they get him yet again. Picked off Zaire Franklin.
Intercepted by the Colts. They'll take over 1st and...
From the stadium that hosted Super Bowl 48 back in 2014, there's a look at MetLife Stadium here in East Rutherford. Coming up, we got a good matchup on tap here, as it'll be the Buffalo Bills taking on the New York Jets. There's Nick Folk ready to put this one in the air. And we are underway from MetLife Stadium. Well, now how about this return? And all in all, a pretty solid return. Nearly got it to the 35. They'll mark him down officially at the 34. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Allen off the play fake. A short throw pulled in by Kincaid. Give him 3 there on the first play of the game, and it's 2nd down.
Oh, it's time to give a little credit there to the defense. They played that very well because it was a drag route, and he ran a little shallower than normal as he worked straight across the field. He was hoping he'd get lost behind the defensive line, but once he made the catch, nowhere to turn upfield and gain any yardage.
Allen going to run with it. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to Southern Nevada, where the torch, in honor of the legendary owner Al Davis, has just been lit, as is tradition before kickoff at Allegiant Stadium, just off the Strip in Las Vegas. We welcome you, Mike Tirico, Greg Olson, and that's Kairos Santos to get us started. And off we go from Vegas. He's brought down right at the 25-yard line. So the Raiders come out, and Greg, they make a change at quarterback in the offseason. It is now year 13 for Geno Smith, but year 1 in silver and black.
We had a chance to sit down with him this week, Mike. It almost came across to both of us that he wasn't entirely over last week's close loss. And he made the point. He said, listen, playing quarterback in the NFL, you're going to be judged by how well do you play and what is your record in one-score games. Last week, they found themselves on the wrong end of it. If they get themselves into a back-and-forth matchup today, they've got to make enough plays down the stretch to come away with the win.
On the ground, here's the first-round pick from Aikman's draft. Angling to the sideline, inside the 35. The defense saves the touchdown, but a terrific run. It'll be first and goal inside the 10.
56-yard gain on the play.
A big play there for the Raiders. 56 yards.
First and goal at the 9-yard line.
From the gun, it's Geno. First down throw there is incomplete.
Yeah, so this just really comes down to really good defense. You can tell the quarterback's trying to target something downfield, and when they take that away, typically there's something underneath, but they had all levels of the coverage accounted for, and that was a really nice job.
Throwing on second down. Smith. This one caught at the 4. And he's into the end zone. What a start. Ashton Jeanty. Touchdown, Las Vegas. Daniel Carlson on to attempt the extra point. His kick is good. And the Raiders will race out to a quick 7-0 end.
Bears nothing.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. On the return, it's Devin Duvernay. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there. So here come the Bears and their quarterback for the second straight year. #1 pick in the 2024 draft. It's Caleb Williams.
And he's coming off a game where he was pretty much held in check for the majority of the contest, and he had a couple nice throws mixed in, a couple decent drives here and there, but the inability to find the end zone, of course, he had the one interception, so a lot to clean up, a lot to improve. Not just him, but frankly, the entire offense.
Pass is caught. That's DJ Moore. He'll be brought down up past the 35-yard line. A gain there of 11. First down, Chicago.
First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
And that's a nice grab for his first catch of the game, Mike. And He's someone that the play caller has told us he wants to get him early touches, get him a feel for the game. Nice job there making that happen.
Right back to Moore, another grab. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10. A play fake, and they'll throw with Williams. Forced out wide. And he'll get about 4 yards before wisely covering up. From the 46, here's second and 6. From the shotgun, it's Williams. He'll run again. Oh, what a run. Down inside the 30-yard line.
It's a gain of 21 yards. That's another Bears first down.
Williams going to look to throw it on first down. That's to the big rookie out of Michigan, Poston Loveland. And they're in business now. He is out of bounds inside the 10. This opening drive, it has been a work of art. Now, can they put the finishing touches on? It's first and goal. They'll run with Swift. They'll get a yard or two to the 8. Second and goal.
He was brought down.
Now here's second and goal.
It's a gain of a yard. Brings up second and goal.
They'll put Loveland in motion. One more time, they try Swift. And the defense stiffening here. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, that's all. Third and goal coming up.
A gain of 1 yard on the play. It's now third and goal.
Operating from the shotgun. And he's going to be dropped. They get to him back at the 15-yard line.
The best thing they did here, Mike, is keep their rush lane integrity. What that means is you have to rush the quarterback as a unit. Keep him in the pocket. Keep him on that X. And when you do, man, he becomes a sit and duck for this pass rush.
On fourth down, it's Cairo Santos on for the Bears field goal. This just a little more than a chip shot. 32-yard attempt. Santos' kick is good. And the Bears are on the board. It's 7-3. Cairo Santos, following the made field goal, back out to kick this one away. On the return is Dylan Lowry. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line.
At their own 31-yard line.
They go 3 tight ends here on first and 10. They'll start on the ground with Genty. He'll be taken down after a gain of 2.
He's taken down at the 30.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
From the 33, here's second and 8. Working out of the gun, Smith. That's caught left side by Bauer. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield.
It's a gain of 16 yards.
A gain there of 16 yards. down, Vegas.
Oftentimes in the NFL, Mike, blitzing a good quarterback can kind of be feast or famine, because what you do is you actually speed up their process of identifying the open target. So in this case, it's an underneath safety outlet, but the reason he went there so fast is because he was triggered to that target from the blitz.
We'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Jalen Johnson on the coverage.
From the shotgun, it's Smith. Finding his tight end, Mayer. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. They get 22 yards there. Good for a Raider first down.
1st and 10 at the 29-yard line.
A pistol look, and here's Genty. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. To the right side, hauled in by Myers. And it'll be taken down after a gain of 9 and 3rd down. Coming up.
Brings up 3rd and 2.
From the shotgun, Smith. Open man, left side. He's got it. And he will easily pick up the first down. They've got 1st and goal coming up.
Another Las Vegas first down. 1st and goal at the 9-yard line.
Play action now. It's Gino. The pass rush gets home, and he goes down. Montez Sweat getting in there to bring him down. His 1st sack of the season. A 2nd down throw for Smith. This is caught at 2. And he's in. Jacoby Myers. Touchdown, Vegas. That's touchdown number 1 for him on the year. Carlson able to knock through the extra point, and the Raiders extend their advantage to 14-3.
Bears 3.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Duvernay on the return. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25.
The Bears take over.
The Bears offense ready to see what they can do on their 2nd possession. They'll do so with 1st and 10. Off play action. Here's Williams. He'll be out of bounds. It's a decent pickup of 5 on 1st down. From the 29, here's 2nd and 5.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd.
Here's Swift. He'll burrow his way forward for a couple. Veteran safety Jamal Adams there for the tackle.
So these, Mike, are the body blow runs. They're not big gains. They're nothing fancy. But they really set that physical tone for the rest of the game, where now a good play caller can use some of these early runs to set up something a little bit bigger down the road.
He'll try to run for it. And he's going to have the first down, but we do have a flag on the field, and they are already walking backwards. So after the 5 yards are walked off, they face 3rd and long. On 3rd down, it's Williams from the gun. And that's incomplete. They couldn't connect. And that's how this 1st quarter will come to an end. On 4th down, the Bears send out their 2nd-year man, Torrey Taylor, to punt.
The Raiders take over 1st and 10 at their own 38-yard line.
Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. On the ground, it's Genty to start the drive. And they'll have it across midfield down the opposing 46-yard line.
It's a gain of 16 yards. And the Raider first down.
Smith to throw on 1st down. That's going to be intercepted. Picked off by C.J. Edwards. And the Bears are going to get the football
you're not accustomed to seeing, especially from a quarterback that has played this much football. He's been around the NFL for a long time. He's got to make better decisions. Costly mistakes like that are going to kill his team.
Throwing on first down, it's Williams. And he'll be ridden out of bounds after a gain of 6. Here's 2nd and 3 to go.
Out of bounds at the 46-yard line. It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Quickly, he hits Loveland on the RPO. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. Pickup of 11 yards on that one. Good for a Bears first down.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
On 1st and 10, it's Williams. There's a screen taken in by Swift. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
Just a little slow developing on that screenplay there. It was pretty obvious to the entire defense exactly what was going on. Nobody was thinking pass. Nobody was getting back into their drops, and just nowhere for that back.
And that won't get a whole lot. Maybe a yard. That's it. What can they do here on 3rd down and 7? Throwing is Williams. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. That's his 3rd catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
And this is what can happen when you're so worried about protecting the sticks, Mike. You force them to throw the ball underneath, but then you've got to be able to rally the ball and tackle. But they weren't able to do it before he gets the line to gain, and he ends up picking up the first down anyway.
And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
It's a loss of a yard.
Well, has been the case this entire first half. It's been the defense that's really carried the load for this team. Some offensive struggles, but they've done more than their part, coming through again with another big stop for a loss.
He'll get this one out to his fullback. And he's out of bounds. It's a gain of 4, but now it's 3rd down.
I don't think his fullback was his primary option on that play, but a nice job by the quarterback, working quickly through his progression, getting the ball down to his big fullback, and he's able to pick up a nice gain.
Now they'll pitch it out here. Oh, big hole left side. And he is out of bounds at the 4-yard line. Well, a chance to get right back in it here. First down and goal. Working out of the gun, here's Williams. Push down, and he will take this one across into the end zone. Caleb Williams. Touchdown, Bears. Santos, good on the extra point. And the Bears are back within 4. It is 14-10. So here's Santos after the touchdown. He's out to kick this one off. Robbie now to return it. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30. The Raiders offense and Ashton Genty heading back out onto the field here. And he's been a tough man to stop in this first half, putting up some big numbers already. And remember, we haven't even reached halftime yet. All right, Genty. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line.
It's a gain of 14 yards. And the Las Vegas first down. First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
On 1st and 10, here's Smith. He's hit after the catch, and the ball comes free. The Bears have it.
So the biggest thing that stands out here, Mike, is the fact that the defense just continues to pursue to the ball.
And remember now, all turnovers have to be verified by a replay. So they might be taking a look at this one. So that one overturned. They say the runner was down, and that will not be a fumble. On the run to the right. Now he'll run it. A terrific run there, all the way down to the 30-yard line.
It's a gain of 27 yards.
A gain there of 27 yards.
Las Vegas.
This is an element to his game that we don't necessarily spend a lot of time talking about. He's not known as a traditional runner at the quarterback position. But when he has some space like he had here, he is more than capable of not only converting first downs, but picking up big chunk plays.
And he takes it down to the 15-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
First down.
Keep it on the ground with Genty. And he's into the end zone. What a response. Ashton Genty. Touchdown Raiders. 2 touchdowns for him in the game. Numbers 10 and 11 on the year.
The kick is good. Makes the score Raiders 21, Bears 10.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Duvernay on the return.
Devin Duvernay.
Bears offense ready to take over once more. So we've seen from the start of the season the change in the kickoff rule and the ball coming out to the 35 instead of the 30. Greg, as you talk to folks around the league, there's been a little bit of a change philosophically in how to approach even when you kick a field goal in the NFL.
Yeah, and I think so much of the initial conversation is how does the kickoff team handle it? Do you pooch it? Do you kick it out the back of the end zone? And I think there's going to be a wide array of approach. But maybe the part that doesn't get talked about enough, Mike, is how the new kickoff rule actually changes how you play the game offensively. So think if you have the ball inside the 5-yard line, it's 4th and goal from the 3. In the old days, right, the days that we all remember were a touchback following a score, in this case a field goal try, you would kick the ball into the back of the end zone, hopefully, and it would be a touchback, and you would lose 17 yards. Instead of on a failed 4th down from the 3, your opponent getting the ball at the 3-yard line, they would now get it 17 yards deeper at the 20, and you would get 3 points as a result. Now, all of a sudden, if you do settle for that field goal, the chances of my opponent now possessing the ball following the kickoff outside of the 30, I lose significant field position. So the idea is I'm going to go for more touchdowns inside the 5. I'm going to go for more 4th and goal situations because even if I fail, I would much rather defend my opponent when they're inside their own 5-yard line than outside their own 30-yard line, because the difference in 3 points over the course is not worth the field position.
And the play callers in the NFL are a lot like the people who play the video games. Let's go for it on 4th down. We're seeing it more, and it adds to the excitement of the NFL in 2025. We'll get this right to the 20-yard line. And Landon Roberts in there on the tackle.
Brings up 2nd and 8.
Throwing on 2nd down. Williams. We'll try to set up the screen here to Swift. The Bears will use one of their timeouts here. Clock will stop just under 30 seconds to go in this 2nd quarter. They'll put Loveland in motion. On 3rd down, it's Williams. Back complete to Swift. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up 4th down.
A 31-yard attempt.
They're going for it. Here's Williams. Forced out left. Taking off. He'll try to get there. And they're going to pick it up here. They took a chance and it paid off.
It's a
1st and goal coming up.
The Bears first down.
From the shotgun, it's Williams. It is brought in the end zone. DJ Moore. Touchdown, Chicago.
Lining up for the extra point.
Santos, good on the extra point. And the Bears are back within 4. It's 21-17. Closing seconds of this first half, and this kickoff is away. And no return here. This is a touchback. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Gino. He's going to let this one go deep. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half.
Covered by Kevin Byers.
2nd and 10. Back to the air, it's Smith. He's got Myers on the completion. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. And instead, well, we get right back to it as we'll get ready for the 3rd quarter. Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Bears offense going to have the first. As we begin this 3rd quarter. Trail by 4, a touchdown gives them the lead. Drive begins with 1st and 10. Off balance throw, it's complete. Mark them down just shy of the 40.
That's good.
So from the 39, they come up on 1st and 10.
1st down, Bears.
On the RPO, quick toss to Burton. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
10 yards on the pickup.
2nd and inches.
At their 49-yard line.
A play fake. And they'll throw with Williams. Oh, he's got a defender right with him, and it's an interception. Picked off by Isaiah Pullman. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
So often, Mike, defenders are just happy the ball ends up in his hands, but not this guy. I mean, the catch was one thing, but then the party really got started. I mean, look at this return. He gets one block. He gets another. He's got teammates springing him all over the field, and this offense is lucky. This didn't go all the way back for a pick six.
It's 2nd and 8 at the 18-yard line.
Once again, it's Genji. Looking for the pylon, but the official right there is going to mark them out of bounds at the 1-yard line.
And this is just more of the same, picking up exactly where he left off in the first half. And these numbers, Mike, as you see them, they just pop out at you. I mean, he has been the driving force of this offense from the very start.
The big guys are on. Jumbo set here for 1st and goal. They'll go with the sneak. And he's able to get the ball across the goal line. He's in. Geno Smith. Touchdown, Las Vegas. Carlson now for the extra point. It's up and good. And the Raiders will extend this 3rd quarter lead.
Bears 17.
The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. Duvernay on the return. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over. So out comes the Chicago offense as they get set to take over once more. They need to start making some inroads here. Down 2 scores as they begin this drive with first down. Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. And he's going to be taken down at the 37. They get 13 to begin the drive. It's a first down. Line of scrimmage is the 37-yard line for first and 10.
A gain of 13 yards.
A run here with Smith. Room to run past midfield. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. A big play and a much-needed one as well. 36 yards.
A gain of 36 yards. And the Bears first down.
Another run here. Another run by Swift. And he's going to be taken down. Not so easy this time. They drop him back behind the line. It's second down.
This is pretty impressive from the big guy in the middle, Mike. I mean, typically we see these guys make most of their plays on the interior of the defense. They're big bodies, they're run stuffers. But look at the athleticism here as he's able to get outside the numbers.
And he will score! Ogunze, touchdown Bears. It's his 3rd touchdown catch this year. Now Williams. And he will get in for the 2. They open up the bag of tricks on the goal line and add a pair of points.
Everything's about matchups, especially down here this close to the goal line. I think my guy is better than your guy. I'm going to put him in a position to have success, throw it up to him, and let him do the rest.
He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start.
At their own 28-yard line.
Run out of the gun for Jensen. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line. 13 yards to start that drive. And a quick first down. It's a 3 tight end look as they have it first and 10. They'll go again with Genty. They try to push forward. He'll wind up getting 3 yards with that one. Jalen Johnson up from his corner spot to make the stop.
Yards on the pickup. Second and 6.
On second down, Smith. That's into the hands of the rookie, Dante Thornton. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. It's a gain of 19 in the air. First down, Vegas.
First down. First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
They'll run it straight ahead now with Genty. Ooh, some hitching going on now. He was rocked right at the line of scrimmage.
No gain on the play. Second and 10 at the Bears' 37-yard line.
Now a second down throw for Smith. They try to set up the screen, but this one doomed from the start. It's incomplete. It is third and 10.
Here we go.
From the shotgun, Smith. Gets them complete to his tight end Downs. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. It'll be first and goal. That's a gain of 28.
First and goal at the 9-yard line.
Here we go. 390%.
So these two teams take the long walk to the opposite end of the stadium. We've come to the end of the third quarter. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. An opportunity for what could be a game-sealing touchdown right here. First down and goal. Here's Genty. Nothing there. He is fortunate just to get back to the line. Now it's second and goal.
Brings up second and goal.
Working out of the gun, Smith He'll get this off to Genti. And he's so close to the goal line. Couldn't get that ball extended. They keep him out, and it sets up 3rd and goal.
These are the worst. I had a couple years, Mike, where I swear I got tackled inside the 1-yard line 10 times, and then you look back and you're like, man, how many touchdowns did I leave on?
And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. Geno Smith, touchdown, Raiders. Everything you want to do right there, Greg, in the 4th quarter, get the ball with the lead and extend it to a 2-score advantage.
Yeah, I think this just might end up being too much to overcome. You said it. Once you get a 2-score lead this late in the 4th quarter, there's just not enough possessions to be had to claw yourself back in it.
Duvernay on the return. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Bears offense getting things in order as they trot out for this next possession. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Swift. Not much happening there, just a short game.
And they've really done a nice job defensively holding them in check. I mean, ideally, you'd want your back to average around 4 yards a pop, but they're falling short of that threshold as of now, and partially.
In trouble, and he's going to be taken down. So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. On 3rd down, it's Williams from the gun. Gonna look deep, looking for more. And that is incomplete. He was looking to get it to DJ Moore. And now it's 4th down. They'll indeed go. It's Williams. Now he'll work his way out right. And he's going to have the Bears 1st down. They convert in style. Huge play on 4th and long.
That's good for a Bears 1st down. A gain of 31 yards. 1st down. Bears.
Here's Williams now to throw. Loveland open right side. He's got it. And he's going to be out of bounds down inside the 25-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Throwing is Williams. Toward the middle, that's caught by Moore. Now they are in business. Inside the 15-yard line.
Bears 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 13-yard line.
Burden, the man on the move. Williams going to look to throw it on 1st down.
Really nice timing on that slant route. You can tell the quarterback and the wide receiver are completely on the same page, and when executed at that level, it's virtually impossible to stop.
Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him. Trying to keep this drive moving, but it's 3rd and 8. Working out of the gun, here's Williams. He'll try and get there on the ground, and he will score. Game on. Caleb Williams. Touchdown, Chicago. Greg, they are pecking away at this one now. Very big touchdown. Gets them right within reach of pulling this comeback off.
Well, Mike, at the very least, they've given themselves a chance, but can they get a stop and get the ball back again for a chance to go down and really make this one interesting?
The kick is good. Important extra point. The difference is just 3, a field goal here in the 4th quarter. So they've cut into the lead. Now just a field goal behind as they kick it off. To return it, here's Raheem Mostert. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line. The Raiders offense and Ashton Jeanty heading back out onto the field here. And before this drive starts, we'll take a look at the race as it stands to see who might take home the NFL's Offensive Player of the Year award. The Bears will use one of their timeouts here, and they'll get together prior to the second down play. From the shotgun, it's Smith. Open man is Thornton. He's got it. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line.
It's a gain of 14
That's a second charge timeout to Chicago. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the first down.
First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Off the play fake. Smith forced out wide. He's going to keep it himself. The Bears go ahead, take their third and final timeout, and they'll get together prior to the second down play.
A gain of a yard brings up second and 9.
They'll run with Jeanty. And the defense there to meet him. They'll hold them to 2 and bring up third down.
It's a gain of 3. Brings up third and 6.
Smith. That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. They'll go 3 tight ends here on first and 10. He's run right up the gut with Jeanty. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe he gets a yard out of that one. It's second down.
It's second and 8 at the Bears' 20-yard line.
Here's Jeanty. And he will work his way to the 11-yard line. Good running and a first down.
9 yards. That's another Raiders first down. First and 10 at the 11.
On the handoff, this is Jeanty. And he'll be taken down. No timeouts left for the defense. That should do it.
And he has been a handful to deal with throughout this entire contest, Mike. And they came into the game saying, we want to impose our will on the defense. And that's exactly what they've been able to do.
Forced to his right. And the final throw of the game winds up incomplete. And that will do it. This one comes to an end. So this one, a win for the Raiders. They're able to bounce back after a difficult loss a week ago, respond with a much better overall performance, and it culminates in a victory.